India 2030 Leadership Conclave, an initiative by NexBrands, brings together voices from business, cinema and policy to exchange ideas, share perspectives and explore what lies ahead. From conversations that reflect today's realities to insights shaping tomorrow's possibilities. It's a platform focused on the people and ideas driving India's next decade. Let's begin with the welcome address by Chandrika Maheshwari, founder, India 2030 Leadership Conclave and director, NexBrands Inc.
Every year, this platform evolves, not by noise, but by intent. Tonight isn't about numbers or scale alone. It's about influence. Influence that builds businesses, shapes cultures, and quietly defines where India is headed next. Tonight is about recognition, but it is also about momentum. And the momentum is here.
Up next, Sunil Agarwal, Managing Director, Kamdhenu, with his welcome address.
1994 में हमने काम शुरू किया था. आज 32 इयर्स हो गए लगभग. और हम लोगों ने हमेशा से एक ही चीज़ रखी है, क्वालिटी एंड कमिटमेंट. नॉट चीपेस्ट. हम रीजनेबल प्राइस पे एक बेस्ट क्वालिटी स्टील पूरे हिंदुस्तान में आज बना रहे हैं. हम आगे भी पूरे जब तक हमारी लाइफ है, जब तक हमारा हम लोगों का विज़न है, हम लोग काम करेंगे. तो मैं यही कहूँगा, आज जो लोग यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट हैं, जिन लोगों ने अपने अपने एरिया में बहुत अच्छा काम किया, उनके लिए सेलिब्रेशन का दिन है. मैं दिल से उन्हें बधाई देता हूँ. उम्मीद करता हूँ उन लोगों के लिए सपोर्ट करूँगा. जो भी आप लोग करें, आगे बढ़ें. देश का भविष्य आप ही हैं. धन्यवाद.
Coming up next, a felicitation of our chief guest, Shri Pratap Sarnayak, Minister of Transport, Government of Maharashtra. Next up is a special address by Ashish Kumar Chauhan, MD and CEO, National Stock Exchange of India.
All of you, whoever is running your business, plan to list your companies on NSE. Today we allow, and many times we think only large companies can list, like Reliance or others. Even small companies can list. It's a what we call SME segment, where even if you have 10 crore, 20 crore, 30 crore turnover, 2, 3, 5 crore profits, you still will be able to list.
Next up, renowned motivational speaker Gaur Gopal Das is on stage for his address.
It's a great pleasure, privilege and honor to be here this evening, and my sincere gratitude to NexBrands, Ms. Maheshwari, Mr. Das Gupta. While being a global power, we need to be a global example. An example of trying to grow powerfully while we still remain deeply human. That's what India has always represented. The power to continuously move forward in our innovation, but simultaneously having the right wisdom to move in the right direction.
Taking the stage next was Abhishek Kapoor, CEO, My Home Constructions.
I think consistency over time builds credibility, and that builds trust. If you look at it, trust is one of the most cliched words that are used so casually, but it's really hard to achieve. Only after RERA and after 10 to 12 years of struggle post-COVID did things start getting back where customer confidence has gone up, tremendously gone up. And I think, I'll now move into, but it's very, very fragile. Let me say this, that if we do not stay calibrated as an industry, I think delivery at scale. An Indian housing market is a substantially large market. In top 8 cities, we are selling about 500,000 homes annually. And if we see what's happening, and as this market truth evolves, that the customers have started skewing towards branded organized players. From 25% to 50% of sales are being done by branded listed players. And not just listed, but large brands which have created this legacy of scale over time and trust, where they have delivered consistently over time. Why does it matter now? I think it matters today the most because the future depends on it.
Up ahead, a short session with Director Branding at ICFI Group, Mr. Sudhakar Rao.
After World War II, I think the world has witnessed several examples of fantastic revivals, beautiful turnarounds, most significant build-ups that the history has ever witnessed. So Korea is the first case. Starting from 1950s, very poor, poorer than Sudan at that time, poorer than India at that time, and probably many other countries. And they started focusing on education. They started focusing on building classrooms in whatever spaces that were available to them. And then slowly, they built the country to what it is today. So $80 to $36,000 per capita income in the current terms, say 2025, is what they have risen to. Now we take the Germany story. Germany has built apprenticeship. It is known for apprenticeship, we all know that. But they have not just built the top layer, that is the CEO layer, but they have built engineers, they have built project managers, they have built all kinds of support staff, that is the second level, who have actually moved on to build the factories. You take Israel, Unit 8200. Unit 8200 is a mandatory services for youngsters to join, and as part of that mandatory services by military, they have created an engine of startups. Taiwan is a very interesting story. They have recruited one leader, and that one leader has created a pipeline of various other experts, and together they have built the Taiwanese semiconductor manufacturing company. And Taiwan is the largest and the most advanced country and company for manufacturing chips.
Shifting gears now to a panel discussion on building Bharat at scale, powering India's growth story.
Dhruv, you know, the sector is very much in the news, but how do you see India's position in the defense sector on a global stage?
As India, we are one of the top 5 countries in the world in terms of defense budgets. We have always been a net importer in terms of defense. We've been one of the biggest importers. We spend a lot of forex on defense imports. But last few years, let's say 5 years or so, India has made tremendous growth by leaps and bounds in terms of defense exports. So, of course, this is right now a very, very hot sector to be in. And this will form a big part of Indian growth story.
Lata, now I'll come to you. So your company, Adya Airtech, they work in these high-volume, low-speed fans. What got you into this industry?
These products were introduced to us somewhere in 2016-17 by one of our acquaintances. But then we thought, no, this is not a cup of tea. We did our initial R&D. The products were good, but when it came to the pricing, somewhere we thought this is not for us, for the Indian market. But I had to take up my PhD, research studies. And I had to present my papers in national and international conferences, wherein I had to visit countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and then Singapore. When we went to Singapore, there's an island called as Sentosa Island, where we had to, travel through the railway junctions. And every junction had the same fan. Now it's stuck, whether this is luck or destiny.
Ishita, I want to come to you on one interesting point. Just your thoughts on how companies can scale nationwide.
Right now, we are in that era where everything is digital. So we have classes happening online. We have doctor consultations happening online. So everything is available everywhere. And with the presence of, I think, a lot of disposable income, because in these small towns, you don't have like so many expenses. So there is a availability of disposable income, because of which I think companies can penetrate, and these tier 2, tier 3 cities are going to be the future, I think, growth engines of the country.
And I'll just take that to Suresh ji, क्योंकि सर आपसे भी यही पूछना चाहूँगा मैं.
देखिए, जहाँ तक हमारी स्टील की पाइप्स की डिमांड है, तो मैं कहूँगा कि पूरे भारत के अंदर में ही ये डिमांड बढ़ रही है. बट क्योंकि ये स्ट्रक्चरल प्रोजेक्ट है, और ये स्ट्रक्चरल प्रोडक्ट होने के कारण आप जब इसके फैब्रिकेशन में यूज़ करते हैं, मेनली इसमें फैब्रिकेशन में यूज़ होता है इसका, तो आप जहाँ फैब्रिकेशन होगा वहाँ इसका यूज़ होगा। ये प्रोडक्ट चाहे आप रूरल की बात करें तो, अर्बन की बात करें तो, सब जगह हाँ, लेकिन एक बात तय है कि अब भारत जो है वो सब जगह ग्रोथ कर रहा है।
Let's now move into a fireside chat session with the father-son duo behind the Dr. Batra brand.
You know, my understanding is that every second Wednesday of the month, Dr. Batra's is offering free of cost consultations, free of cost medications. But, you know, as you pass on the baton to your son, is he in complete alignment when it comes to this particular tenet?
So, you know, a lot of healthcare today in India, I would say almost 80% of healthcare in India today is private. It's not public. The government doesn't fund you. You have to pay for it. A lot of insurance also doesn't cover all kinds of diseases. So it's very difficult if one single illness can put you back, as far as economics is concerned, back into many, many years and into debt.
Absolutely right.
So it's very, very important to therefore have a system of medicine which is cheap, easily available, affordable for everybody, and it has reach as well, which is why we are in 150 plus cities in 10 countries. You know, we want to reach out as much as we can to as many people as we can.
You know, you spoke about values and whether I imbibe the values that my family has. I think here the question is values or valuation, right? Because if you're doing a free service, you often wonder, is it going to pay back? You know, are my profits going to go down? Am I spending
Still
time?
required, the brand is established.
Absolutely. I think in healthcare particularly, value and valuation go hand in hand. Because if you do good to society, you get good back.
What's left for there to do? What's ultimately the legacy that you'd like for Dr. Batra's Healthcare to leave behind?
So I think legacy lives behind with the people that you've treated and that you've cured and the happy people that are around it. And it doesn't live behind with just because you built an institution or anything like that. But if the institution treats and cures a lot of happy people and, you know, reduces suffering from people, then that's legacy. And that's good enough for me.
Closing the lineup is a special fireside chat with Sonu Sood, actor, producer and philanthropist.
हमारे नजरिए से देखा जाए तो आपके पास सब कुछ है. So what does a low moment or a dark day look like for Sonu Sood?
मुझे नहीं लगता कि आप लो पॉइंट फील करते हैं when you enjoy the whole journey. But yes, sometimes when you try to save a life, try to make a difference, and you're not able to do that for some reasons. So I think that's the time you feel a bit low, but you know that this is a part of the journey.
Long after the pandemic became a distant memory, जब पंजाब में बाढ़ आई, आप रिहैबिलिटेशन में लग गए. बचा क्या है करने के लिए, ये बताइए हमें.
Since COVID days till now, as we speak today, there are hundreds of people who come to my house, in front of my office. They sleep. They come with their medical problems, education problems. So I can't.
मैं लोखंड वाला में रहती हूँ, मैंने देखा है.
So मैं उनको नहीं कह सकता कि यार मैं बॉस मैं तो सिर्फ यही काम करता हूँ या तो मैं तो सिर्फ कैंसर ही देखूंगा या मैं सिर्फ किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट देखूंगा. मुझे नहीं देखना. And you can go. So I connect with them. I try to get connected with doctors, hospitals, pharmaceutical companies. और फिर एक परिवार बनना शुरू होता है जहाँ पर सब अपना योगदान देते हैं. It's not my only, I would say, contribution to the whole system.
Well, those wise words have been said. Now let's start with our first award for this evening. Let's give a big cheerful round of applause to welcome Mr. Manoj Bajpai, everybody, the phenomenal recipient of the Acting Virtuoso Award. The next award is for the most powerful CEO, Financial Services and Capital Markets, and this goes to Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Managing Director and CEO of National Stock Exchange. We're proud to honor Muthoot Microfin Limited with the Sustainability Excellence. Well, moving on to our next awardee, Tata Click Luxury, recipients of the Kings of Luxury Digital Retail Award. We welcome ICICI, Prudential, AMC, honored with the Most Trusted Brand Asset Management Award. Our next award, we're proud to honor ESDS Software Solution Limited with the iconic innovators. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Mr. Ravi Shankar K, CEO, Mercedes-Benz Landmark Cars. We're pleased to welcome Consulting Engineers Group Limited, honored with the Most Trusted Brand Infrastructure and Engineering Consultancy Award. Setco Auto System Private Limited, and they're being awarded the most popular brand in automotive engineering and components. More awards to go. And for this one, Sand Green Future Renewables Private Limited, recognized as an iconic innovator. Well, moving on to our next award, Dr. Murtaza Kharakiwala, Managing Director of Walk Hard Limited, being honored with the Business Leadership Award. Atul and Sherry sir have joined us today to receive the award on behalf of Dr. Murakiwala. Thank you so much. We warmly welcome Shri Gaur Gopal Das ji for Transformational Thought Leader of the Year, everybody. We're proud to welcome ICFI Foundation for Higher Education, honored with the Most Trusted Brand Education Award. We welcome Padma Shri, Dr. Mukesh Batra, Founder and Chairman, and Dr. Akshay Batra, Managing Director of Dr. Batra's. Today we are proud to recognize Reliance Retail with the Global Brand of the Year Award in the category of Retail and Consumer Commerce. Moving on, honoring exceptional leadership, we welcome Sanjeev Rajashekharan, recognized as the Emerging CEO of the Year in Consumer Technologies. And Ms. Rekha is here with us, accepting the award on his behalf. Thank you so much for joining us today. Moving on to our next set of awards. Scott Poonawalla being felicitated with the iconic Brand of the Decade Healthcare and Pharmaceutical Award. For our next category, My Home Constructions Private Limited being felicitated with the iconic Brand of the Decade Real Estate Award. Well, moving on, we welcome Dr. Lal Path Labs, the most trusted brand in diagnostics. This one is to honor Mr. Sonu Sood as our Social Impact Leader of the Year, everybody. Well, for this one is the Kamdhenu Limited, being recognized today as the most trusted brand, infrastructure and building materials. Well, it's time to give a vibrant round of applause to Mr. Dino Moria, the well-deserved wellness icon of the year. Well, it's now time to give a huge round of applause and welcome on stage Ms. Pragya Kapoor for the Purpose-Driven Producer of the Year. Let's give a huge round of applause. Well, now it's time to give a warm and cheerful round of applause and welcome on stage Mona Singh, versatility icon, OGT. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Nawazuddin Siddiqui, everybody, for his Power Pack Performer, Cinema. For this one, let's give a big, cheerful round of applause to welcome Mr. Bowman Irani, everybody, our change maker of Indian cinema. Let's bring on stage Dr. Snehal Pinto, Director, Ryan Group of Institutions, with the Visionary Leader of the Year. For the next award, Crafton India, the iconic innovator in gaming and digital entertainment, and the Indian arm of Crafton Inc. we're proud to welcome Ms. Lata Vashisht, CEO and founder of Adya Airtech, honored with the leading ladies of influence. For the next one, please join me in welcoming Audi Univraps, the most trusted brand in office supplies and workplace solutions. Next up, we're proud to honor Table and Twist with Emerging Brand Home Decor Award. Please join me in welcoming the most trusted brand, outdoor media and brand communications. Everybody, Art Media Ads is a pioneer. We have to welcome none other than Ms. Malaika Arora, our dynamic business and entertainment icon. Well, leading the way in outdoor and ambient media, we welcome Kushi Advertising, who are recognized today with the most trusted brand, OOH Advertising and Media Award. Let's give a huge round of applause. Well, for our next, we're proud to honor Mr. Vijay Anand Chaudhary, CEO of Sri Tech Data Limited, with the Transformative Leader of the Year Manufacturing Award. We're delighted to welcome Trider Cycle Private Limited, recipients of the Popular Choice Lifestyle Mobility Award. Please welcome Mr. Shantanu Maheshwari, our Gen Z icon, male. Well, our next award goes to a rising star, Ms. Avneet Kaur, everybody, our Gen Z icon, female. Well, for this next set of awards, we welcome Sambhav Steel Tubes Limited, the fastest growing brand, Steel Manufacturing Award. We welcome Mr. Rakesh Kaur, Managing Director and CEO of Live Pure, recognized as the most powerful CEO in consumer appliances, driving the brand's strategic growth. Funride Toys LLP being honored with the Emerging Brand Award under the Toys and Recreational Products category. Well, for the next award, we are proud to honor Nutriorg with the most trusted brand in the health and wellness category. Well, for our next set of awards, I would now like to call on stage Kriti Kharbanda, everybody, our breakthrough OTT performance for the film Rana 92. Well, now it's time to give a huge round of applause to Mr. Amol Parashar, everybody, our OTT Disruptor of the Year. Next up, Miss Riddhi Dogra, our Power Achiever OTT Award. Well, it's time for us to move on to the next set of awards. And now we welcome Miss Sunny Leoni, who's joined us today for the Extraordinary, the Brand Builder of the Year, Lifestyle and Beauty. It's time to now give a big, enthusiastic round of applause as we welcome Ms. Nusrat Barucha, our OTT Impactful Performer. We're proud to honor Ms. Shehnaz Gill, everybody, for People's Choice Icon. Please welcome Aarti Vijay Gupta, Resort Wear Designer. Let's give it up for her. It's time to put our hands together to warmly welcome Radhika Madan, everybody, our Breakthrough Performer of the Year. Please welcome Rashi Khanna as she takes home the title of Excellence Across Cinema. Please welcome Ms. Krishna Shroff, our digital fitness influencer, everybody. Huge round of applause. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of tonight's Extraordinaire Awards at the India 2030 Leadership Conclave. On behalf of the entire organizing committee, a heartfelt thank you to all our partners, collaborators, and supporters for making this evening truly memorable.